Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Vanessa. What's good? No, I'm not naked. I am wearing a shirt. Alright y'all, so I'm Vanessa. Welcome back to my channel. I'm originally from upstate New York, and yeah, that's just where I'm from. That's where I'm at. That's where I be. Alright, so this is a subject that I love to talk about. Actually, you know what's funny? I found out about myself is that I love to talk. Did you know people actually love to talk about themselves? And that's funny because that's why I would never talk about myself, because I don't want people to think that I love talking about myself, because I love other people and I love talking, and like, so I guess I do love to talk, but you know, I actually don't know how to talk in social situations, which I am still learning. Okay, so I really want to talk about some things. I mean, y'all see me, you know, y'all know who I am. You know, I feel like the more you talk, you just feel so much good. You feel better. Energy around you starts moving. It's because you're just talking and being you know. So I feel like the more you get out, it just feels so good. I really wanted to talk. You know, I've been really, you know, I'm into self-development all day, every single day, every minute of the day. It's just work every single day, getting back to like just keeping yourself grounded and like in that present moment, you see. So it's endless work and it's beautiful work too. So okay, what else do I want to talk about? Oh, okay, I do been wanting to talk about New York City, because that's been a life-changing experience in my life, is when I went to New York City. But like, I would have to turn this into a story time, and it'd be a long time, and I like to stay in alignment with myself, true to me. So I would just say that, and I could do a story time, but it's just a lot of details. I need to write a book about it instead, right? So anyways, so what I'm feeling is, yes, this is a big part of my story and my journey, that last year, March 2019, I left to go to New York City for a whole year. For a month, and I made it there a month. I went there for a job initially, and then I left. I got let go. So I ended up staying in New York City anyway, since I left everything I owned back home. I left everything, and you know, I just didn't have anything to go back to besides like a couch at someone's house. So anyways, that I took that leap of faith to do that, and that was the best experience of my life. It changed my life completely, and that's the thing. I already knew that. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know what the outcome would be. I didn't really know. I didn't know what would happen, honestly. So anyways, that is a big part of my story, and I stayed there for a month. I made it a month in New York City, and I've never been there before, ever in my life. I've never been there, and I went there, and it was the best time. And let me say, I've always wanted to go to New York City. Ever since I was a little girl, I dreamed about it. It just was like the dreamy place, right? You would think about, you see in movies. So of course I want to go. Like, what the hell? I want to live my life. I want to go. I want to, you know, be in movies. I wanted to be an actress. I just, you know, so it made it out to be New York City, such a beautiful, it made it out to be so luxurious and just so dreamy. And so, and plus when you're like here, who doesn't want to go to New York City? You see what I'm saying? So that's something that changed my entire life, and that's big, and that is an experience that I had. So like I was saying, I made it a month there, and I made it a month with like little money. I had $300, by the way, and I made it with like that much, and I kept having to get money, you know, and get money to make it there, and I really wanted to. So I made it there for a little bit. I had a lot of different jobs. I had so many different jobs there, and it was the best experiences of my entire life, yo. And even going through so much, I wanted to do videos and everything. I was in a very low state at most of the time, because I didn't really know what to expect, but I was just kind of in dreamland the whole time there. I just was so overwhelmed with excitement and also like anxiety, and I didn't even know. I was just kind of like this, but didn't really know how to even navigate myself through there, because it was so unfamiliar. It was so unfamiliar, and I was out of my zone, right? And this is where a place where you have to ask people like where to go, you know, ask for directions. So it was really testing me. So I was like, oh my god, this place is really testing me. I was a lot in my shadow more than anything, and so I learned a lot from that experience of meeting different people and having to ask for help. It was just a whole level. It's like having nothing and working yourself up. It's like being born again, but with nobody teaching you how to walk. Basically, that is how it was like. Okay, that's how that was like in New York City. And this story, I feel like I'll tell a lot. I did my best. I had fun. I had the most amazing freaking time there. Last year in May for a month, I had the most amazing time. It was the best. Also very scary mostly. I had so much fear, even walking around anywhere at dark time. I had this one job actually where I had to go places at dark. I had to go back to my place at dark time. It just was, you know, you just take the chance. It's just like going anywhere, you know what I mean? It's just like going anywhere. It's just like going to South Africa, you know, and you're alone, you know. So but it was New York City. Okay,
say what?
I'm really happy honestly that I made it alive. Okay, but yeah, I had a job where I was going places at dark time, and you know, but I did get a lot of help, and I still have to tell you, I still have to tell about my angel stories, because these angel stories, I mean, they're incredible. These things that have happened to me there, like, it's just so, like how, yeah, I was guided, right? I was guided, like, it was insane. It was just so angelic sometimes there. So, I mean, shit, one time I had this squirrel crawl up my body and just sit there on my shoulder. I think they're just nice there anyway. I think the squirrels in New York City are just so New York City-ish squirrels, where they'll just be like, yeah, let me crawl up this person and just sit on its shoulder. But it wasn't just that, you know. I had I'm gonna tell you guys this experience with the squirrel was, once it got on me, and I was passing out flyers actually that day, it got on my shoulder, okay, and what suddenly got over me was this feeling of, whoa, just this experience of, like, I can't even explain this, but I know it was something from the spiritual realm that was there. I know it was, and it made everyone that was passing me go slow-mo. Like, everyone just started going slow motion, and then I felt so clear. I felt like I can do my job effortlessly. I wasn't scared. I had no fear. It just felt like peace. It felt like I could do anything. I felt like I could really do my job, and like, it was just so incredible. And so that was the feeling that came over me. So if you all know like what that was, please let me know. But I do know it was definitely from the spiritual realm. Something did help me out there for a minute. Something helped me out. It felt like a movie. It felt so insane. It felt surreal. Like, it was just a presence. It was some sort of presence, and that presence was, whoa, it was crazy, and I'm so happy I felt it. So that was a really good story that I had in New York City back in March 2019, and I loved it so much. That was such a good moment. But I would be passing out flyers. I had like this waitress job. Oh my god, I had a waitress job in New York City. That's something I always dreamed of. I can't believe I did it, and you can do it too. All you do is just go in there and apply, and you have a job. And you know, it's funny, I made things, I always, you know, before I got there too, before of anything, I always felt so unworthy of a lot of things in my life. I felt very unworthy. I felt unworthy with everything. And so I think, you know, when we feel unworthy, when we can really feel, why do we feel unworthy? Just be honest with you. You know, that's why I think when we feel so unworthy, you know, I felt really unworthy before that. I felt very unworthy of everything, of even having a job there. I couldn't understand why that was happening to me. So all this really led to was seeing that I was actually something special. I was actually a really good person, and I was really beautiful, and I really felt, wow, I actually know who I am. You know, it really brought me to my senses of myself, and how special and how true my dreams could actually come true if I did feel worthy and believed in myself and took action steps into that. That's what that whole experience made me feel now, and it's truly a blessing. And I don't, you know, and so when I come back here, like with the fam, you know what I'm saying, and having, so, you know, that's just what it made me do, was really make space for my dreams and really believe in them. And that whole experience there really made me, and that's why that New York City experience was such a big part of my journey in life that really led me to who I am, and why, why I'm doing videos more, and how I actually believe in myself. And so experiences, new people, really helps you see that you're not alone, and that you are special, and that you are something really good in this world. And this is what I've been trying to teach with my words, with my videos, that you can do anything if you put your mind to it, and you can do anything when you take a risk and you work yourself up again. You can just, yes, you can do anything, but it's the beliefs that we do carry about ourselves, and the unworthiness that we feel about ourselves, and the fact that, oh, if that person can do it, how the hell can I? Oh, that person's already doing it, I don't think I'm going to do it because that person's already doing it. So see, we tell ourselves all these things, we tell ourselves so many different things that hold us back from doing things. So it's never ending, right? So we can be proud, we can have pride, we can do all that, but and we can get stuck in that pride too, and the ego of things. And but life isn't about that. It's about, it's about finding you, what works for you, and sticking to it, sticking to some sort of practice for yourself to remain okay and true to yourself, and getting back to who you are, and meditate on it, and just give yourself, a pep talk, so yeah. I just want to say that experience made me who I am now. And you know what else? It also made me realize a lot of different things about many different things. So I love to talk about many different subjects now, because I'm just me, and that's it. Like, if anybody doesn't like it, then that's not my problem. I already know that. And so we learn as we grow, and we learn through experiences, okay? So just do you, and the right person will come along, and the right experiences and all that. Okay, my camera died again. Okay, so anyways, I really wanted to make this video because that was such a big part of my life, and it changed me. It was such a big part of my life that I'm very proud of, because, sorry, but I did it. I made it through it, and I'm alive still, because you know what? At the end of it, I was almost dead, okay? So yeah, I left New York City. I was scared. I was almost kidnapped, and that's a story on its own, and that actually made me really stronger. It really made me stronger, really appreciate life and my journey and things like that. So it really made me appreciate my life, and made me appreciate everything that I have, and I'm still here. So I came back to upstate New York, where I'm from, and just to get back to myself, because I've given myself my energy to, back to myself, and giving my energy away has been, letting people make me feel worthless, and it sucks when you can't even talk much anyway, or I've been told a lot of things, since I was back. And so I will always continue being true to myself and what I want to do in my life, and make videos, or crochet whatever the hell I want, or go wherever I want, live my life, apply to wherever I want, because I can, and I believe in myself now. So if you can make it anywhere, and you made it in New York City, you can make it anywhere, y'all. You can make it anywhere. So someone as me grew up with abuse, and child abuse and things like that. It really makes you feel awful, as you know what I mean? But it's not like I asked for that. It's just what happened to me when I was born here, and that's part of my story too, So there's a lot of things that are a part of our stories, and I think when we own them and embrace them and let it drive us and thrive off of it, that's when we truly win, because no one can touch that. Nobody can touch that. So stay inspired, be yourself, love yourself. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!